Alright, this is the Columbia River knife and tool Razel fixed blade. This particular model is the Stubby Pocket Razel. Overall, it's a really short knife here in the sheath. Pulling it out, you'll see the blade's a little bit different than a standard knife. Has a kind of a chisel built into the front here. Still has an edge on it that's fairly sharp with a really sharp point right there. If you were to use this knife as a chisel, it's solid tang that goes all the way back here, so you can pound on the back of it with a hammer if you had to beat it into something to pry, get leverage, whatever you had to do on there. The cutting edge on this is just over 2 inches here and an inch tall. This point where those two edges kind of meet here gives you a knife sharp point if you had to do a detailed cut or trim around something if you had to. The overall length, you were looking at just under 6 inches, weighs in just under 4 ounces overall. So it's kind of got some weight to it for a knife that's really that small. These handles on here are looks like some kind of a micarta that's riveted through really nice rounded edges, so it's really comfortable to hold in your hand. And the sheath here is kind of nice. It has a spring-loaded little clip on the back side, so you can clip it onto your belt really quickly. Kind of contoured out so it only fits the knife in one way. It wouldn't go in upside down there. Just transfers in that way. So if you were carrying it on your right side, the blade points forward. So if you were to grab it out, it'd kind of be in that configuration. More of a utility knife, I would think, rather than a tactical knife. Something that would be nice to have in the backpack. It's somewhat similar to a Boker rescue tool, if you've seen one of those. Just kind of a quick comparison with the squared off edges. The only thing, the Boker tool throws in a webbing cutter in the top there and a little bit bigger lanyard hole in the back. A little bit slimmer overall, but about the same length. And then on the Boker you do get a serrated blade on there. But kind of a nice alternative to that. From Columbia River Knife and Tool, that is the Stubby Razel.